What's going on, Twitch, YouTube? Welcome to another legendary tabletop live stream. So today we're playing some more Final Girl. This is one of the newer ones from Series 4. We have two new Final Girls. Pretty much have everything set up here. So we have Grimlash at the Shady Acres, and we're about to choose a Final Girl and get started. So for the Final Girls, I mean, dude, can we just admit, like, Joy? I mean, we gotta go Joy, right? Joy, you choose Joy, you like Joy. I like Joy too. She's hot, right? We got two bad bitches here, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, we could go Vicky. Real quick, we're gonna look at Joy's got 6 health, needs to save 6 victims. And then we have Vicky, 5 health, needs to save 5 victims. The rewards for Joy would be one time, move 1 space, and then reduce horror by 3 separate times, right? Vicky gets a health, moves a space, gains a time, 2 separate occasions. We're gonna look at the Final Girl's ultimate abilities real quick. So we have ignore a single damage or loss of health, I guess, whatever that's what that is. For each additional victim saved, reduce the horror by 1. For Vicky, we have when resolving a walk or sprint action card for each success in the final result, you may spend time to move an additional space. Yo, we're gonna go Joy here. ¿Cómo está, Joy? Muy bonita. But yeah, I think we're good to go. We'll do a starting event first. The fields are moving. Place a field token in both the hayfield and cow pasture spaces. They are now considered field spaces, so we just gained 2 more field spaces. But yeah, so we're gonna place these on here. So hayfield is now a corn/field space, and so is cow pasture where the killer is. You guys know how we're gonna start this, right? We're gonna do a focus. Play focus. We get 2 tiers right off the bat, you know, just chaps my ass, dude. Okay, with 2 tiers, we take the 2 tiers. I mean, we lose 2 time and we take 2 tiers. So we go down to 4 time, but we gain 2 tiers, okay? It's not looking good. Let's get a walk. Okay, again, shit rolls, so we're gonna pitch our short rest and weak attack to get a single success here, spend a time, and move 1 space. And then I think we are just gonna hold there. We still have a walk and a focus, but no need to rush it. Also, kind of like saving those cards for that second turn. So we are gonna spend a time here going down to 3. Yeah, we're gonna move 1 space. Let's move up to the old barn. Now, if we wanted, we could pick up that bag of feed. We may do that. Hop on a nearby cow, discard up to 4. Discard to move up to 4 spaces. That's huge. Yeah, instead of the sprint, I think we take search. It's probably going to be more successful. Just discarding the bag of feed to move 4 spaces instead of maybe getting 2 successes on a sprint. I feel like that's better. So we spend 2 time on a search. So we're left with 1 time. We take a close call. No free cards this time. We'll return these to the tableau, reset the time to 6, and go to the first killer phase. Okay, for the first killer phase, children are going to act first. Children are going to target the final girl, closest victim, move, and attempt to abduct them. This child is going to target probably these 2 victims. Now, there is no direct route into that space, so they have to go like this or like this. For our sake, let's have them go this way. And then they're going to attempt to abduct one of those victims, but there are none in the space, so then we treat it as an attack, and nobody's in that space, so we don't get attacked. So we flip our first terror card of the game. Let's see how bad we are about to get cucked here. Something's wrong with the kids. Okay, so the children treat all field spaces as adjacent to each other so they can teleport. You gotta be fucking kidding me. That means they can teleport across the whole board. Bullshit. I'm calling bullshit. Fuck out of here with that. Not fair. Target the final girl, closest victim, move, abduct, and then increase the heart. They're technically adjacent to all of these victims, right? Don't they just teleport to here and they're gonna abduct and kill a victim, and then we put this guy back on the altar of the gods space. So we're gonna roll a die to see if this guy gets abducted, and we get a 1, so he is abducted and he's going to die. So one of these victims is abducted and killed. Excuse me. And then bloodlust goes up. Okay, and then we increase the horror to 5. So all bad stuff, all bad stuff. Let's place a guy here, and our child gets teleported back to the altar of the old gods. We have panic phase. Okay, spawn a child. Bam. So now we have 2 of these creeps. That's got to be it, right? Doesn't say anything else for upkeep, so we're gonna move right back to the action phase. But let's try it. I mean, we are technically in the old barn, so this is a searchable space, so we're gonna play search right now. So we drop a search and we roll 2 dice. Okay, we get a single success and a convert. So let's take the single success. We'll take the top item card at our space. So we get the bag of feed. Now the bag of feed, this is gonna allow us to hop on a nearby cow and discard to move up to 4 spaces. Love to see it. Let's put it in the backpack. We have the bag of feed in hand. We have a walk and a focus. So let's use that bag of feed. We're gonna hop on a nearby cow right now. So we're gonna discard the bag of feed. We hop on a nearby cow and we can move 4 spaces, 5 with the tiers, and we could get to like here and then walk in and save 2 more victims. I mean, I think this is gonna be a huge play. So let's do this. 1 space, 2 space, 3 space. We save 2 victims. All right, let's get our bonuses for that right now. So we have 1 movement left. We're going to reduce the horror by 1. We got to spend a time there for the search. And then we're gonna add another space to our movement. So we can move total 2 now. If we do this, and then if we spend the tiers, we can move 3. So that's huge, guys. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is gonna be good. So we can move 2 spaces right now. 1, and then we go 2 into this space, right? We spend 2 tiers to move another space. Yo, this is huge. All right, let's play walk. And I forgot to reduce the horror by 1, so we did reduce the horror by 1, and we move. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is play walk now, and we roll 2 dice on a walk. Come on, we just need 1 space. Yo, a double success, like things are looking up. We can move 2 spaces for a time. This was a tremendously successful turn, I'm not gonna lie. Turn 2 of the game, huge. Let's go like this, 1 space. We save 2 more victims. We almost have our ultimate out already, so we still can move a space. Our last movement, let me redo this here. So we're going to move 1 space, and then we're gonna save 2 victims and move into there for our second space. And when we save these 2 victims, we're going to gain, let's reduce the horror twice. So we're reducing the horror by 2, and then we can play a focus and possibly be rolling 3 dice. I mean, this is huge. Like, what a turn. And we're not done, guys. Let's do a focus. All right, we get a single success. We spend a time and we reduce the horror by 1, so we can now roll 3 dice. We're left with just a close call. We're gonna hold on to that close call. We go into planning with 3 time. I think it's important that we buy a search because we are in McCoy's farmhouse, which is big because the scythe is there, and we're gonna start scything people, dude. You know what I mean? That's my scythe animation. You know, we'll hack people up like that. You'll see when I get the scythe. So we're gonna buy a search for 2, which leaves us with 1 time. We buy a close call, right? We get our free cards, which is some pretty good cards. We can return these to the tableau. So we have a search, focus, walk, and then we move on to the killer phase. Reset the time to 6, and we have the next killer phase. So now that we have 2 children out there, this seems kind of rough. Okay, so for this killer phase, we have children, target, final girl, closest victim, move, and then abduct. So target they're going to move 1 space. Now we can spread them out, like have one go that way and one go that way, but there is no connection. Thoughts on this? Like, let's just do that, right? I'm away from the killer and us. Oh, I didn't realize we are 1 space away from the killer. And we didn't even do the killer action last turn, dude. Yo, where were you at on that? Okay, so we do the children, right? They move. They're gonna try to abduct. They can't attack each other, I hope. So then we have killer. Killer moves for 1 and attacks for 1. Damn, we are gonna get hit here, aren't we? Target the final girl. Closest victim. Move 1 space, so into our space. Attack for 1. So we're gonna get attacked for 1. Let's just take the damage. And if you'll notice, we're on our last health. No, we haven't put our health out yet. So another thing that your game missed, like, we're just gonna blame him for all this shit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we just take a damage. We got attacked. If a victim was killed, increase your harvest madness. All right, that's what the last line on that killer attack is. So we did the move a space, target the final girl, moved into our space, attacked us for 1. Then it says if a victim was killed, increase your harvest madness, which is this pumpkin. But that didn't happen. Okay, we end it there. We flip a terror card next. Okay, our harvest madness is gonna go up anyway. Okay, so this little symbol here that you see, this pumpkin, means we increase our harvest madness. We're gonna do that now. We'll slide this up to the next space. Now, when this reaches the level 1 space, these 2 yellow spaces, we pull 2 harvest madness level 1 cards, and we decide which one we want to keep. Let's keep going. Target the final girl, closest victim, move twice, and attack. Okay, this is not good because killer is going to attack us again, I think. So we're going to get attacked again because he's already in our space. He doesn't need to move. What's her face? Joy is going to take another damage. We don't have anything to block it. We weren't really ready for this, to be honest. We weren't even prepared to get attacked. We're too focused on getting our ultimate ability out. Next, we do panic phase. So So no victims are in any spaces with any children or the killer, so nobody panics, which is good news. And then during upkeep, unfortunately, we have to spawn another child at the altar of the old gods. Boom. Let's go ahead to the action phase. Now, I got to get out of that space with the killer. We do have a weak attack, though. We could start pumping a little bit of damage. Thoughts on that? We are rolling 3 dice. I mean, I'm game. I'm afraid to lose that other health, though. We could do weak attack, short rest, or we just focus on getting this. I mean, I think our big thing was to get a search in while we were at the Farmer McCoy. Oh, that's the play. That's the play. It just clicked for me, fellas. So we get the search, right? We do the search. We pick up the scythe. Then we weak attack and we slice this dude up. All right, let's go. So we have a search. Oh, we have a tier, a convert, and a success. Now, let's take the single success. We spend a time. We get the top item card at our space, which is the scythe. This is big. This is what I'm talking about. We love to see it. Ooh, got it. Okay, scythe. Range 0 to 1. Damage 1. When attacking enemies in a field space, you may distribute the damage between those enemies, then place a harvested token in that space. It is no longer a field space. We're about to harvest all the fields, and the fields are what helps the children. So I think this is big. It's going to take up both of our hand slots, so we put that there. So we did the search, we spent the time, we picked up the scythe. Let's do a weak attack. No fucking way, bud. We get a triple tier. So I don't know if anyone saw that, but we rolled 3 tiers. We could take the 3 tiers, or we could close call this. Because a no success on a weak attack, lose a life, end your turn, not good, right? So, and neither is the single success. So we really need a double here. Let's close call. We have another one of these too, if it gets really bad. So we'll go down to 3 times, and we'll re-roll those dice. All right, at least we got a single success. We still have to lose a life, though. Damn, weak attack sucks, doesn't it? Yeah, weak attack just absolutely sucks. So we'll lose a life, but we end up doing 2 damage. We do 2 damage to the killer. I mean, that's good stuff. Now, we're not in a field space. Let's do a short rest, maybe get some health back. We never played this card, by the way. And it was a huge mistake. 2 converts in a tier. Oh my god, big mistake. 2 converts in a tier. Let's convert that to a single success. We'll pitch a focus and a close call, and then we'll try to get out of the space. Okay, so we lose a time, but we gain a health back. So we go down to 2. Is that right? Hold on a second. So we did search 5, close call 4, 3, 2. Yep. So we are on 2 times. So we have a walk left. Let's do our walk. With a single success, we can move 1 space. Let's do that. Let's spend a time. We're down to 1 time. We move 1 space. Now, which way do we want to go? Maybe we just go here. Then we have the benefit of being in a field space. I mean, if we get to attack something, we can harvest the field, right? You know? You're about to see some scythe action. Has anyone ever played Scythe, by the way? It's a great board game. Okay, that's the end of the action phase. Let's go to planning with 1. Unfortunately, no close calls to buy, so we're just kind of cooked here. We can't buy anything. We get our free cards, which are walk and focus. Yeah, we'll return these to the tableau, reset the time to 6. Killer phase. So we're gonna have the children target the final girl, move and abduct. Sorry, target the final girl, closest victim, move and abduct. So it starts with this one. He's gonna move, kind of go like this, and then these 2 both gonna move into space. This one's gonna move into this space and abduct a victim. So we roll a dice. Okay, we got a 4. No effect. That's great. We just saved a victim, pretty much, from being abducted. But we got 1 more shot where we could get abducted. Let's move into this space, and we'll roll another dice and see what happens here. Okay, a 2. So 1 victim is going to get abducted and killed. Then 1 of the children, he goes on the Ancient Curse card. Bloodlust goes up, which means Pumpkin goes up. Harvest Madness, it's called. This child will go back to the altar of the old gods. Okay, next for the killer action, we're going to do target the final girl, closest victim, move 1 space, attack. If a victim was killed, increase Harvest Madness. Okay, let's go. We're getting hit again. This sucks. We're going to have to start picking up some retaliates, some guards, things that can protect us from Grimlash. He is starting to hurt us here. He moves into our space like that, and he attacks us for 1. Nothing we can do about it. Lose another life. So if you're paying attention, we are close to our final health, which is scary. That's going to end the killer action. So next we'll do terror card. We have, was that scarecrow there before? Target the final girl, move, and then we have increase the horror twice. All right, let's increase the horror now. 1, 2. So it goes up to 3. That sucks. And then he's already in our space, so we don't need need to move them. End of the killer phase, we have panic phase. So we do have a victim in a space with a child, and one did die this turn. So we are going to panic that guy. He gets a 5. So he's going to panic into this space. Upkeep phase. So no children to spawn, right? If there are victims on the board, spawn a child, the altar, the god, space, blah, blah, blah. They're all out. Let's go back to the action phase. This is going to be a very boring action phase. All we have is walk and focus. I would like to do both cards though. Let's start with a focus. We roll 2. 2 converts is not good at all. We spend 2 time. We lose 2 time there. These dice rolls are just ass. You know what I'm saying? Let's do a walk. Wait, okay, I'm an idiot. Hold on a second. And again, nobody pointed this out. I moved the killer. I moved me instead of the killer. So the killer was here. He should have moved into our space. I was wondering why. Okay, good catch. Way to help out, guys. All right, let's roll this walk. Okay, so we do get a single success. We can move into a space with the child, and we are going to be in a field space. So it's no longer a field space, which is nice because we can harvest it. Let's move, spend a time. We go into planning. We have no cards left. We pick up guard, close call. We get our free cards back. Return these to the tableau. Reset the time to 6. Okay, children, again. The one closest to the altar of the gods is going to go first. So this guy's going to move here. We're going to roll a dice to see if he gets abducted. Okay, we rolled a 3. 3 to 6, nothing happens. 1 to 2, they get abducted. So that victim is safe. Then we'll do this guy. He can move into here and also try to abduct this victim. So we're going to roll another dice. We get a 1. So this victim is abducted and killed. And we have our first ancient curse card coming up. So bloodlust goes up. Oh no, we might die here, guys. Guys, we might be dead already. This is fucked. Omen of death. Rip. Whenever the killer kills a victim, the killer recovers health. Yikes, dude. So it has to be the killer specifically, though. So that's fine. Grimlash attacks for 2. So I think we take the... I think we eat the damage, right? We eat the damage from the... This child's going to attack us, unfortunately. So... we lose a life there, but we are down to our final health, which is not good, but we get to roll a dice, or an extra dice. So we're rolling 3 now. All right, moving down to the killer's attack line. They're going to target the final girl. Closest victim, move 1 space, attack. Coming into our space and attacking for 2. So we drop a guard. Oh my god. 2 converts in a tier. Close call it, or just pitch 2. If we pitch 2, we reduce damage from the attack by 2. I think that's fine. Oh my god, this is not good, guys. Yeah, let's pitch focus and close call to reduce damage from the attack by 2. Holy crap, we're in trouble. We take no damage. Bad news is we're about to flip a terror card. Last thing on the killer's attack line is if a victim was killed, increase your harvest madness. And then we have, for the next terror card, we have burning sickle. Not good, so it's a minor dark power for the killer. Whenever Grimlash deals you damage, also deal damage to every victim in your space. We're cooked. Yikes. Hopefully, yeah, that's the end of the killer phase. And a child killed a victim there. So they were supposed to get teleported back to the altar of the old gods. We have upkeep, no children to spawn. I promise soon there will be, though. Should we weak attack the guy? Oh my god, this is desperation already. Like, I didn't realize, I thought we were doing super well because we saved a bunch of victims, but Joy just lost health like that. I mean, there's not much we can do. We have to pick up like a retaliate here or something. Let's start with, oh, we do have short rest. Let's start with a weak attack on the child. I mean, is that worth? Like, should we just get rid of that minor dark? Let's do a weak attack on Grimlash. Forget the child. I don't want to attack the child. Weak attack on Grimlash. A double success does 2 damage. Hold on a second, because when attacking enemies in a field space, you may distribute the damage between those enemies, then place a harvested token in that space. It is no longer a field space. That's what I'm talking about. We just sight everyone, dude. That's why this weapon is good. Let's weak attack the child. No, I didn't weak attack the child, but we are going to distribute our damage across the killer end, because we do 2 damage here. So we're going to do 1 to the child. He goes back on the child card, and then we'll do 1 to the killer. So we have to remove that from the minor dark power. Okay, now we're going to run away. We're going to run away. Seems good. Let's get out of here. Let's walk. Okay, we get a single success. We can move a space. We can't pitch 2 cards, unfortunately. So, sorry, I forgot to say that this is no longer a field space. We just harvested that shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's move here. Now, I gotta remember to move myself and not the killer. Okay, so we are definitely purple. We're moving ourselves here. I did not see that, because I'm an idiot. Let's do short rest, though. I feel like we have to. So we'll spend a time. 5. Let's do short rest. This is easily, oh my god. This is easily the most I've ever played short rest and the most I've ever regretted it too. Wait, we die from short rest? No way, bro. I'm re-rolling this. Fuck out of here. No one saw that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo, we're dead. Yo, you gotta be kidding me. Guys, look at this. That was 6 rolls? What, 7? 8? Oh, double success. You love to see it. Like I didn't just cheat there. So we're gonna get 2 health back. So we get a double success. We get 2 health back. That's the end of the action phase. I feel like sprint guard is better. Let's take sprint guard. We have to get some distance from this guy. With 5 time, we take sprint for 2, guard for 2, close call for 1. We return the action cards to the tableau, reset the time to 6, do the next killer phase. No, killer phase, my bad. Children are going to move a space and try to abduct someone, right? Starting with the child closest to the altar, so he's gonna move here. Let's have this one go 1. They do attacks and nothing happens there, and then we do the killer action, so target the final girl closest victim, move 1 space, and attack. So that again, they're gonna be coming after us. Like, this is not good, guys. We're getting attacked again, but we did pick up a guard, didn't we? Killer's gonna move into our space. Oh my god, what did you write? Nunc iram ale excavist contrarium illus quad Sere de besemper in eveniet locustasum que paso no me gusta que estás haciendo. Killer action. We're getting attacked for 2, right? We are gonna guard this. Okay, we get a single success and a convert. We could pitch, but it doesn't matter, right? We needed 1 success and we got it. So we reduce damage from the attack by 2. We take no damage. So then we're going to go back to the killer action. So we did the attack. If a victim died, increase pumpkin. No pumpkin increase. We go to terror cards. We have 2 water the earth in blood. I mean, how fucking creepy is that? Target the closest victim, move an attack. Finally, this guy is getting away from us. Okay, good stuff happening. So this guy's going to move. This is the killer, yes, red. So we're going to have him move into this space with these 3 victims, which we love to see that. And then he's going to attack and kill another victim, which unfortunately Bloodlust is going to go up here. Dark power is about to be revealed. So this is kind of sketch, not what we wanted to see. Let's see what the dark power is. Rite of the Corrupted. So during the upkeep phase, it just says pumpkin, harvest madness. Oh, increase it. During the upkeep phase, increase harvest madness if harvest madness did not increase this turn. Okay, so we will be doing that, right? Because it didn't go up this turn. So we're definitely doing that. That's unfortunate. That's the dark power. That means it's just going to keep going up from here on out, which is not good. But that's the end of the killer phase. So we've got panic phase. Do have 2 victims in the space here with the killer, and he killed a victim. So we do need to panic both of these guys. We'll roll 2 dice. All right, we have a 1 and a 6. So 1 victim will panic down here into this space, and then 1 victim, we're looking for a 6. Okay, he's going to panic into our space. That's actually huge. We might be able to save that guy. We need to save 2 more victims to get our ultimate ability out. That was panic. We do upkeep, so we are going to increase, unfortunately, our pumpkin, our harvest madness. So harvest madness goes up to level 1. So we draw 2 of these harvest madness cards. So let's see, which one do we want? We have blooming pestilence and vile prowess. Blooming pestilence is flip this card face down while on a searchable space or exit space to receive health. All right, vile prowess, flip this card face down when you roll 2 unmodified successes to gain 4 time. Flip this card face down while on an exit or searchable space to receive health. I think we take that. We're doing action phase, finally. We have walk, sprint, focus, and close call. We need to save 2 more victims. Do we just do a straight dash towards the exit? We can get 2 guys, right? That's gonna be big. We can do this. No way, dude. 2 converts again. I feel like we have to close call that. We spend 2 time to close call. All right, a single success, I'll take it. We spend the time, move 2 spaces. Okay, so this is like the question. We can literally just go 1, 2, and then we're kind of further away from all the madness, and we save a victim, which gives us a time, or we can go 1, 2, and try to walk into that space to get our ultimate ability out. Yeah, let's just go for it. We go like this. We go 1, 2 into the space with the child. We bring another victim with us because we can bring 2 victims. So I know this is kind of crazy, but there's a victim there, and then the rest of us are just in this clusterfuck here. If we're successful on a walk here, we get this. We get this ultimate out. We get a single success and a convert. We can move one space. We save 2 more victims. We get our ultimate ability out. Let's do this. 1. We're on an exit space. We flip this card face down. I'm just going to put this in my backpack. Okay, it's going to be easier for me to track. So we gain a health back. We also save 2 victims. So we go like this. Boom. 1, 2. Gain 2 time back. That's huge. We've saved all the victims we need to save. So we unlock our ultimate ability. Joy's ultimate abilities. Once per turn, you may ignore a single damage or loss of life. Yo, we love to hear that. That's going to be good. For each additional victim saved, decrease the horror by 1. Things are looking up. We have a focus left. We might as well just roll it while it's in hand. A double success on that. Yo, what is happening, dude? Super lucky. We get 2 more time, going up to 7 time. We were at 3 time. Back up to 7. We also reduce the horror by 1, so it goes on 2. Let's go to the planning phase now. We can buy some cards. We have 7 time. I think we just whoop this guy's ass right now. We get a Furious Strike. A Retaliate? No, we can't. We can get a Retaliate. What are the chances he gets to us, though? Maybe we take Furious Strike, Guard, Close Call, plus the freebies. Return these to the tableau, reset the time to 6. So Children first, starting with the one last upkeep. We were supposed to spawn a guy at the altar. So starting with him, the guy that's at the altar, he moves 1 space, and then this guy's going to move 1 space. That's fine. And then this guy's going to move a space. We're going to roll a die, see if he gets abducted. We don't care if he gets abducted at this point. We got a 5, so he doesn't get abducted. That's good. We move on to the killer action. So target the final girl, closest victim, move 1 space. We have 2 victims in this space, so killer's going to move into this space. Attack, kill a victim. If a victim was killed, increase your harvest madness. Bloodlust will go up first. He's going to recover 2 health. How does this work? Does he get health back on his minor dark? That sucks. Bloodlust goes up. He recovers 2 health, so we give him 1 on his minor dark power and then 1 on his health as long as he's not above max. So 2, 4, 6, 8. He's good to go. Damn, that really hurts. And then we increase our harvest madness as well, because it says if a victim was killed, increase your harvest madness. When the killer kills a victim, he also recovers health, so he gets another health back. That puts him on max health, so we're just getting absolutely cooked again. As soon as you have like some momentum, you just start getting buried. It sucks, but it is what it is. We're gonna keep going. Let's do a tarot card. Bleed upon the earth. Okay, pretty thematic. Target the final girl, move and attack. Okay, the guy moves for 2 and attacks for 3. I think we're dead here. We picked up a guard. I didn't realize we were gonna get hit this hard. He's gonna move for 2 into our space. Yo, he attacks for 3. Let's play our guard. Oh no, we must convert here. We are guarding this. We do have to pitch 2 cards. We pitch Close Call and Focus. No, Close Call and Walk. No, Close Call and Weak Attack. No, Close Call and Short Rest. So we reduce damage from the attack by 2, which means we still take 1. I'm fine with taking 1 damage because we can use this Harvest Madness card once we reset it and get back to the action phase. So we did a successful guard there, but then we have on the same tarot card, if the Harvest Madness level is level 1, which it is, increase the horror by 1. So we do that. That is going to be the end of the killer phase, thank God. We did have a victim die here, so unfortunately this victim in the space with the child will panic, so let's roll a dice. Okay, we get a 1, so this victim will panic towards us. Quite helpful, actually. Okay, and then we do upkeep phase where we can flip this over and spawn a child. There are no children to spawn. They're all out. So let's go Furious Strike, guys. What do you think? Maybe Focus? We just don't have the cards at our disposal. Let's start with a Focus. All right, we get a Convert. Let's pitch Weak Attack and Walk. To get a single success, we spend a time, reduce a heart by 1. Then we have 1 card left. Furious Strike. Come on. All or nothing here. Nothing. Okay, we get 2 tiers. We lose a health, increase the horror, and end our turn. Bad stuff. End our turn. Just reverse everything we just did. Fuck you. This is bullshit. Yeah, I'm pissed. Let's go to planning with 5. We take Retaliate, Close Call, free cards, return these to the tableau, reset the time to 6, yada, yada, yada. Wow, Furious Strike, what a waste. Reset to 6. Killer phase. All right, we've got some children here. Children are going to target final girl, closest victim, move, and abduct. I mean, this one is closest, so he's going to move here. here. We roll a dice, but we got a 4. That victim is safe. This guy is next closest. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So this guy will move here. And then this guy is last. He will move here, and we'll roll another dice. We get a 2, so he is abducted and killed. Abducted and killed by a child, so almost another ancient curse comes out. Bloodlust will go up, which means Harvest Madness will go up. Yo, kind of cooked. We're gonna draw 2 Harvest Madness cards and pick one, right? Vulgar Regrowth. Flip this card face down to ignore a damage. Visions of the Beyond. Gain 2 times each time you increase the horror. Yeah, we're gonna take Vulgar Regrowth. We did children. We got to do killer, right? We're gonna get whacked here. Yes, that was the children, but this child teleports back to the altar of the old gods, and then the killer is going to attack us for 3. We're gonna retaliate it. We get a single success. We reduce damage from the attack by 2, meaning we take 1. And we do 1 damage back. 2 damage back, and we can spread it. Oh, whoa. We don't need to take a damage. We have Vulgar Regrowth, so we are going to flip this card face down to ignore a damage. Big time. So we take no damage, and we actually do 2 damage back because of our scythe. So that gets rid of the minor dark. Things are looking up. Okay, then we flip a terror card. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Dude, we get rid of a minor dark power and a minor dark power comes out. Seems like bullshit. Flaming Eyes. Whenever Grimlash enters your space, increase Harvest Madness by 2. Holy shit. At least it's only 1 health, right? I don't think we're gonna get this guy, man. Joy is going down. Oof. Not good. No panic. Upkeep phase. No children to spawn. But we get to flip these back over. This is actually good. We get to flip these back over during upkeep. And then we go directly into the action phase where we can flip this over. We recover a health there immediately, and we're back to the action phase. So let's do something here. We just need to get away from him. We could go to Ralph's Garage, which has a mechanics toolbox. I think we do a focus walk here. So let's focus. We roll 2 dice. Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me. We're not pitching these cards. Close call. Okay, single success. We'll spend a time to decrease the horror. Now we're gonna walk. Single success, we can move a space. We're just kind of running away from this guy. All right, so we're going to move a total of 2 spaces here. So we need to get out of the space with the killer and then into the space with the victim. We spend 2 tiers to move. So we purchase a guard and get our free cards. Children are going to target the final girl closest victim. Move. Guy closest, right? Guy closest to the altar. So let's have him just move here. We have a tie here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So let's go here and then let's go here. Nothing else happens. So we have Grimlash is going to target the final girl closest victim. Move. 1, 2. And then he's going to attack this victim for 3 and kill this victim. Bloodlust will go up, which means horror will go up because he killed the victim, right? The damage doesn't spread or anything. He targets the victim instead. Or no, is it final girl? Let's just have him kill the victim. Whenever he moves into our space, this goes up twice. So we're going to go 1, 2. And then we pick 2 level 3 cards here. This is insane. So what do we want from these? These are actually helping us. Fiendish Vitality. When you flip your black final health token, recover 2 health if it's blank. 1 with the land, increase your maximum health by 3 and recover 3 health. Bro, this is crazy. I think we increase our, let's be 1 with the land, guys. I mean, obviously, right? We go 1 with the land here, right? We heal by 3 and we increase our max health to 9. I mean, just absurd. We're taking it. Huge, fellas. This one gets discarded. Move along now. We flip a terror card. This is kind of sketch. Like, we are running out of terror cards as well. There's only 2 left. So Violent Growth. Otherwise, target closest victim, move twice and attack. Increase the horror by 2. This is kind of sketch. He's going to move twice. The guy moves for 3, so he can move for 6. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. That's the closest victim. He's going to kill this last victim. Bloodlust will go up, which means he will recover 2 health. He can't recover any more health, so that's fine. And then he is moving for 3 and attacking for 4, which is certainly dangerous, but our health is now maxed out at 9, so I feel fine. The horror is going to increase by 2, so that definitely sucks. Okay, panic phase. No panic, no upkeep. All of the victims have left the board. What do we do now? We have to get to the guy, which sucks. And we definitely can't get 3 spaces. So say we just like waste a turn, right? We walk into that space and maybe search Roy's garage. Or Roy. I don't know where that came from, dude. It's Ralph's Garage. Let's walk. pitch short rest and focus to move 1 space into Ralph's garage. Spend a time, and then we end our turn there. Okay, we go into planning with 5. We take retaliate, close call. We get our free cards back. Return these to the tableau. We do the next killer phase. I think I just said it, killer phase. So children move towards us now. And if he comes back in our space, that Harvest Madness is a timer now, because if it goes up 2 more times, we're cooked. And if he enters our space, it goes up 2 more times, and then we are certainly cooked. We've got to do something here. We have to get in the space. No, I think we're fine with this. We're gonna stick to what we did. I can't at all remember where I'm at. The children are gonna move into our space, right? Or try to kill us. This one is going to move here. 1, 2, and then the killer can move for 3. So he's gonna go. Oh, he only moves 1 space, which is interesting. So target the final girl. Closest victim, move 1 space. Interesting. And then he attacks. Okay, so we definitely need to go to him, right? If he's only moving 1 space, that's something I didn't notice on the killer thing. We flip a tarot card here. Finale's coming out soon. It is. Oh, here we go. It has always been there. If the Harvest Madness level is 3, increase the horror by 2 and discard this card. Otherwise, increase the horror by 2 and discard this card. Increase the horror by 2. Okay, so we're down to 1 dice. Wow, what a shame. That's weak as hell. Panic phase, no panic phase, upkeep phase, nothing to do. Let's go back to the action phase. 1 tarot card left. I don't know if we can do this. Let's do a focus. Okay, we get a tier. We lose 2 times. Let's walk. We get a single success. We can move a space for a time. We stop there. We sell weak attack. We purchase Furious Strike. I'm ready to just beat the shit out of this guy. I don't know if it's going to happen, but we're going to try it. We also spend a tier to get a time back and purchase a close call. So that's even. Get our free cards back. We return these to the tableau. We do another killer phase. So I think we die here. Children moving into our space and attacking us. So this child, let's see, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's going to move 1, 1. And then this one's gonna move in our space, and he's gonna attack us for 1, so we just take a damage. That's fine. Okay, then we have Mr. Guy here. Grimlash moves a space. Attack. We flip the final terror card. Chow time. Oh, come on, man. That's crazy. Place 2 new victims in the old barn and 2 new victims in the cow pasture. Where is the cow pasture, man? I can't see it. There it is. Oh, man, that sucks. And then we flip an event, huh? For each farm space with at least 1 victim, increase the bloodlust. Max of 2. All right, so it goes up 1. Discarding the next tarot card doesn't apply, so then we do panic and upkeep. For upkeep, we reveal the finale, so let's see what the finale is going to be this time. Ancient Abomination. Ladies and gentlemen, target the final girl. Closest victim, move twice and attack. All right, this is where he will definitely reach us, and it says whenever Grimlash resolves an attack and the Harvest Madness level, add the Harvest Madness level to Grimlash's attack value. Oh boy, so we add 3 to his attack, so he's attacking for 7? Yo, this just got real. We're cooked for sure. Okay, but it's our turn first, so we're gonna go first. We're gonna try to beat the shit out of this guy real quick. Let's walk into his space. Oh, whoa. We gotta do a focus. We need to be rolling 2 dice. Let's do a focus first. So we do a focus with 1 dice. We get a success, spend a time, decrease the horror by 1, so it goes to 6. Now we do walk, 2 dice. Okay, we get 2 converts. Let's pitch short rest and close call to get a single success here and move a space. Spend a time. We're going into his space. Come on, we can do this. I'm about to whoop his ass. Ready? Boop. So it's whenever he enters our space, not when we enter his space, right? Let's do a Furious Strike. We have close call, retaliate, and guard. We get a single success. We play close call. We reroll this one. Oh no, what a waste. Okay, so we decrease the horror by 1. We do 2 damage. So that gets rid of his minor dark, 1 of his healths. I think we lose to Harvest Madness here. We can't do anything else. We only have reaction cards. So let's go to the planning phase with 4. We buy guard. No, we buy distraction. No, we buy guard. Guard and sprint, I guess. Take the freebies. Now, Harvest Madness did not go up that turn, right? So we have to increase that. And we're just getting closer to our timer. There's no panic, but for upkeep, we increase the Harvest Madness. Damn, he attacks for 7, dude. I think we're dead. Let's see. Killer phase. Guy closest is gonna be this moving here, and then this moving here and attacking us for 1. We just take that. We take that damage. He doesn't need to move. He attacks us for 7. 4 plus 3. Whenever Grimlash resolves an attack, add the Harvest Madness level to Grimlash's attack value. Dude, 4 plus 3 is definitely 7. So we're getting hit for 7 here. Let's retaliate. We get a single success, so it goes to 5. Think we're still dead? No, hold on a second. We can 5, 4, 3. We take 3. We're down to our last life. This is actually kind of good. Yeah, he attacked us for 7 and we survived. So all we have is guard, weak attack, sprint, but I think we can weak attack and run away, right? Yeah, no panic, no upkeep. So then it's Harvest Madness didn't go up, so we're gonna do it one more time, and then I think we lose if that pumpkin gets to the skull. So let's do weak attack. We pitch 2 cards to get a single success. We can ignore that loss of life, right? And do 2 damage back to him. And I don't know, what did we do? We crop dusted, harvested this place. 2 damage. We could spread that to, yeah, let's spread it. Let's kill this guy and actually just do 1 to this guy. Yeah, this isn't going as well as I thought. I'm sure, oh no, we should have rolled 3 dice. Okay, we wouldn't have got it anyway, but that's fine. I don't know why crop dusting came to mind. We lose on the timer, right? I mean, killer phase. Can we survive another attack of 7? Let's just see. I mean, what are we gonna buy? What did we do? We just did weak attack. So we have 6 time. I think we take planning. Wait, are we still, like, is it still my turn? I was gonna run away, but I don't even think about it. I don't even think I care to. Let's take a planning and 2 close calls. Let's see if we die here. So this guy's gonna move first, right? Maybe they're supposed to go towards the victims. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. And then these 2 will go this way. And then he's going to attack us for 7. That just seems crazy. We play guard, though. Whoa! A double success. We ignore all the damage. We do survive. So we really just have to kill him. But see, then upkeep phase if the harvest thing didn't go up. Harvest Madness. So we just lost on that turn. Unfortunately, that sucks because, like, I mean, you can't really do anything to mitigate this timer. And when it gets here, you lose. So we just didn't act fast enough, I don't think. I would like to see what would happen if you know, if we had another turn, let's just say, right? So I want to see, like, could we just play planning, right? Roll 3 dice. We get a single success and a convert. We pitch 2 close calls. We get +3 dice for the next horror roll, and we play. Well, we didn't even pick up a damage card. Okay, we can't do planning. Let's just Furious Strike. Yeah, we definitely wouldn't have killed him, turns out. So we lost. Damn. I was confident that we were going to win. We lost this on time. I am curious to see, though, like, I do want to see one thing. Let's look at the final health tokens. Like, okay, so if we would have taken that blank one, we could have recovered 2 health. And then let's see what the killer had, right? So, okay, so he also had a blank one. So